No, let's see. All right.
Marshall staying Snake. No, what do you call it?
No change.
Yeah, no changes here. No surprises here.
Yeah.
We got RubyD and Astigmatism up right now. I'm believing Zelda Corrin is what we're going to be seeing. Zelda Bayo. Okay.
And it looks like we are getting the Mr. Game & Watch.
The Game & Watch is coming back out.
Okay, so Stiggy, very good player. One of Wisconsin's perennial top tenors. Bayo and Corrin double main, whereas RubyD has always been a very solid player. Good job on her getting top 8 in quarterfinals. Her and Stiggy. Wisconsin's preeminent Zelda player. Like
so talented with it. Her and Ascent, like both going crazy with their Zeldas.
Yeah. So I will say that Zelda very setup based character. So we're gonna see how she Game Watch Up B is interesting.
Game Watch Up B is a really good move. Did we know that?
It is a move of all time. Yes.
Lord.
Yeah. So I'd like to see how she actually holds space. Because the thing about Zelda is that Zelda does need space.
She does.
It's not like Snake where you can pull a grenade and then just immediately just kind of have it. Oh,
both red players taking stocks immediately. Both teams are also RubyD Astigmatism. I don't know what's going on with that, but
they're just playing both sides. Oh, they're
constantly.
Okay. Well, basically, we agree. It's like Wisconsin needs to play doubles with 2 stocks each.
Basically, at this point, both teams again looking really close right now. Blue team just a little bit behind, but you know what? That can be made up so fast with characters they're playing.
Lance's neutral B, just she's braver than I am, landing right there, right in front of the game.
I know, right? That's impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, up air there, going to not just prevent pressure on right.
Catching the down back throw. I'm just watching Zelda on the right side right now, getting blown up. Another up air.
Okay, down air gonna knock out that, and then the up B, excellent find, but fantastic DI from Marshall to keep himself safe. Down throw and the air dodge out there, not covered by anyone, and Ma has time to get back to stage.
Ma just living off stage right now. 134 on Game Watch. You had never seen a Game Watch get this high in percent.
The character
Lord,
is lethal. Okay, 100, 100s across the board, pretty much. We definitely have the straight A students here.
That's what I'm saying. The down,
there.
the down smash is gonna take it, and rapid jab not enough just yet. But at this point, RubyD needs to be really careful. Hold on. So does Marshall apparently. What was that?
Or she's just gonna just throw out the down B.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Whatever works.
And then
up till not necessarily hitting the mark, but hey.
Unfortunate. The dash attack hit Marshall's invincibility. He was invincible and just extended it long enough for him to get the up tilt.
That's what I'm saying. And it looks like at this point, Ma, the only surviving person at 140%, the lightest character on the screen. Who would have thought?
And the last one standing.
And the way he's pressuring Astigmatism right now, I don't know. I'm a little scared for him. He keeps going in. Guy like me, if you're at a high percent, you stay back a little bit. You let your teammate take care of whatever you got to do. But he just gets auto blown up by C4. You know what? Yeah, that's on him.
Regrettable friendly fire incident. But the thing is, right now, there is a blue team has some space to work with because Stiggy is on the best score.
Stiggy is, and you know what? RubyD is as well, 107. It's not unheard of for characters to just randomly explode here. Ah! Almost randomly exploded right there. Hold on. And Stiggy and RubyD just about synchronized, taking themselves out.
And Ma cleaning up not a single percentage point of the game one.
And at this point, you saw how that game was going earlier. Red team really had to lock in for that. Marshall and Ma they kind of came up. They cleaned a little bit.
Yeah. I will say, we didn't get to see much of it because, that game was very scramble heavy.
Yes.
But I would like to see what Astigmatism and RubyD can do if they could, lock down the game state a little bit better with, the down Bs and, the side Bs from Zelda. Because I kind of want to see what exactly Bayonetta does in that situation, how you kind of prey on those openings that those give you. Because Bayonetta definitely throws herself at you.
A little bit. She kind of has to.
Rapid jab.
Had enough of that rapid jab. Toss him straight off stage.
Get away from my partner.
I have been hearing that little beep beep noise for far too long in the fridge. And at this point, what are we looking at right now? Both fairly even. I think that red team might be on the back foot just a little bit here.
Yeah, slightly, but it's not for any numerical reasons. The reason is because of positioning.
Oh, witch time Zelda, but doesn't get anything off it.
Yeah. Yeah, the one thing, so like that position where like one of you is on offense and one of you is on Zelda, is actually like pretty powerful against Zelda, because the thing is, Zelda, that means Zelda can't take space. She can't just retreat and then set it up, because that's where your opponent, where like the partner is. So like she could set it up there, but that's because Sticky was able to just Astigmatism, right? Sticky for short. If that ever happens, we know these players like personally, so
I can call him Sticky. We're cool like.
Yeah. Nice little down B there to try and reflect it, but not quite going to work. Back throw, and then up tilt from Marshall to send it Sticky into the blast.
I think it was the Sticky C4 there. He just randomly got that, and Sticky's starting to clean house a little bit. Takes one of Marshall's stocks, almost takes one of Muzz as well.
Excellent find, but
RubyD dying at 40%. You cannot have that right now. You really cannot have that right now.
No, not when Muzz still get the guy. Right, and the thing about here comes the giant fist
again. I am tired of this, dude.
Yeah. So the thing about one of the things about Game Watch's Rapid Jab is that in doubles, you don't really mind if they fall out of it usually, because that at least means their opponent is like that at least means that you're like holding them down. So it's okay to go for longer rapid jabs than necessary. But when you're at 140%,
you know what? The wind's gonna kill you anyway.
Right. Love that back here from Sticky to send Marshall into the blast zone.
That Knight waited for so long.
This is almost even, with the caveat that RubyD has to be very careful right now.
Exactly. She's at such a high percent. Astigmatism losing his stock right there. Has to be careful right now.
And I really think that there was a little bit of an opportunity missed there where like RubyD went to like attack Ma, but they could have pressured Marshall instead. And now Ma just kind of backed off, and Marshall's still alive. And this is a really big hill to climb.
Astigmatism left all by his lonesome to deal with these two menaces right here.
That being said, Bayonetta...
This is footsies, baby! This is spacing!
No! No, don't lose the back in the down air war, no. Oh, you hate to see it. No,
Astigmatism opting to really take this one slow.
I love Marshall when he's having fun. Well, there. Excellent use of like side B. Kind of insane that
Get out of there, SpongeBob!
I actually heard Marshall just say get out.
And Astigmatism has to face every single object that's ever existed.
And gets it.
He somehow gets back in and gets the stock off Ma.
Okay, here's the thing. Dash attack is not going to kill, but oh.
That could have been it. And, well, actually, never mind. I just noticed that Ma was at 0%.
Yep, and excellent. And then we're going to get the taunt.
That is going to send us straight into Game 3. Ma and Marshall looking real good to take this in a 3-0 fashion if RubyD and Steggy don't start ramping it up at some point.
Yeah, the SD in that last game was really unfortunate.
Oh my god. At 40%. That's unfortunate to say the least.
Yeah. One thing I do want to see is that I want a little bit more awareness from Sticky and RubyD when they have the opportunity to lock down one particular player rather than like chase after both of them.
Because I feel like they're losing their 1v1s, and I feel like in doubles it's really important to know, like, okay, what is the win con here essentially?
Yeah, 100%. We got lock in Sticky chance. Marshall saying no. Marshall would rather Sticky not lock in.
Oh, sir.
Marshall would rather Sticky get locked out.
Going to Corrin instead of the Bayonetta. Looks like we're counterpicking just a little bit.
Yeah.
RubyD staying Zelda.
So the Corrin is about as good as the Bayonetta, for those of you watching. This does mean that they will give up a little bit more mobility. Like, you know, Corrin's walk speed not great, Zelda's walk speed not great, Bayonetta has like the burst movement options, but it does mean that they'll be able to hold space a little bit better, which might be what they need, because you know, Zelda, like RubyD has not had the opportunity to set up any of the Zelda traps.
You see Ma going for a hammer right off the bat there? Oh my gosh, just absolutely... He's not dead? Corrin is something else, I'll tell you what. Back air sends Corrin way off stage. Probably not dead. Oh my god, really?
Yeah. Okay, for the record, if Mo wants to, you could help down B there and just pocket it the forward smash. So
You can pocket snake forward
You
smash?
can pocket snake forward smash.
Heck?
It's the funniest thing. Yes.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
And at this point, Marshall just down tilting in place. This is some principal smash playing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. And then RubyD just like throws out a knight, up Bs, and they're just gonna burst movement and just gonna hit.
C4, just everybody forgot about it. Everybody on screen did not know that there was a C4 on stage. Watch out! I saw that snake forward air in his heart. He had evil. He had malintent.
And that was that was an up there for RubyD getting 50 stock. Set it down. And G-Fix gonna roll to center stage and get a quick dash attack on Mutt to save Sticky.
Sticky looking down a one-stock game right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like I saw RubyD try and go for an edge guard there, but she didn't do it. And I think it would have been more possible for her to just pressure Mutt.
Possibly.
And then the C4, I half expected someone to die there.
Yeah. RubyD and Astigmatism just running into each other every now and then. Not really what they want to be going for.
Yeah.
I don't know. At this point, what is it? 4 stocks to 5? Not that bad, actually.
No, it's basically even. It's actually 5 to 5. Oh wait, no.
No, it ain't.
Twice, my bad.
No, it ain't.
No, it's not 4 to 5 either. So you're wrong too. Wow.
And at this point, it's just looking like how well can blue team hang on to these stocks.
Okay, the stocks have
Hold on.
equalized, but the percent has not.
We've seen this story before.
That air dodge, nice catch by Marshall.
Sticky just really, really needs to hold on to this last stock of his, because Lord in heaven.
Wait.
Game Watch gets knocked so far away, still is able to come back. Nobody's surprised.
Yeah, Marshall trying to get some kind of opening, and they got to be very careful because the
forward smash.
You can see the C4. You're not
can.
it now, but like
forward smash takes RubyD. Looks like going for a hammer. You never know. Down throw doesn't get anything off it. Another down throw doesn't get anything off it.
to blow it up.
And at this point, Stiggy very much on borrowed time here. 131% in an edge guarding scenario.
Oh, up here sneaks by that up smash. Stiggy's light up air, up till Stiggy sticks his smash before his eyes.
And for like the past 10 seconds, Marshall just sustaining so much damage. 76 on him in like 5 seconds. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not impossible. The back throw.
9% more and it'll be a guarantee,
and it will be. You got to start watching out for grabs at that point.
I mean, I love the patience from Sticky there to just hold shield and rely on RubyD to save him.
That's something with like a static doubles partner you gotta know.
What? How did that hit?
That's a great question. That's
Lord.
a good one. And at this point, RubyD, the lone hero,
Okay.
not able to. There's a Nikita. There's like every food group you can ever imagine. How is she coming back from this? Just really drifting off the right side.
I honestly.
Mud takes 12 damage. Hammer will absolutely take it. That is going to be 3-0 in the favor of Mud and Marshall.
And we heard.
Apparently we got Ragers over here.
We heard Rage. Yeah, knocked over that water bottle completely. That was like I'm watching it right now. Like through the curtain, obviously.
It's messed up, RubyD.
it's like the curtain's transparent to me only. That was definitely Rage. That was not an accident.
That was Rage, dude.
Yeah,
that's messed up.
Yeah, 100%.
Some poise is necessary here at
Yeah.
Clutch Up.
No,